I acquired some money which I won, and ginawa ko, instead of keeping it, I invested it somewhere else thinking na lalaki yung pera. So you could say that that is greed, and that personally did happen to me. And what happened was I was scammed. Parang easy come, easy go kasi yun eh. Like when money comes in really easily, you kind of don't take it. It's not that important to you kasi andali lang pumasok. So like what Tita Epi said, you spend it also in the same sense na parang wala lang siya. And I guess greediness for me comes in, it's when it's unappreciated, when it's not that important, you always want more. Parang sayang sana. Halimbawa may racket ka, then mababa yung bigay sa'yo. Sana mas malaki. And then what ends up happening is hindi mo tutuloy yung racket kasi yung hiningi mong yung pera na or budget na hiningi mo was too big, and then you end up losing the whole thing entirely. So I guess that's greed. That really is greed.
Ikaw personally, ano yung sa'yo na nagiging greedy ka? Pwede kang...
Okay, I acquired some money which I won, and ginawa ko, instead of keeping it, I invested it somewhere else thinking na lalaki yung pera. So you could say that that is greed, and that personally did happen to me. And what happened was I was scammed. They ran away with my money. So sadly, that's really greed. For me, I guess greed is really just when you have the lack of contentment in whatever aspect that it is in your life, whether it be money or relationships, really anything. When you lack contentment, dun pumapasok si greed eh. You always want more than what you have. You always look at the things that you could have rather than the things that you already do have. And there is a saying, you know, a bird in the hand is better than two birds in the bush. So sometimes we don't acknowledge the things that we already do have. And like what Tita Epi says, mapagbigay siya. Ganun din ako eh. Like I could have saved a lot more money in the past years that I've been in this business, but I don't, because I'd rather be spending it on, you know, my friends, my family, going out, enjoying life. And I guess in a way I'm greedy in the form of wanting company more than having money. So my greed is in that kind of category, if that makes sense to you guys.
Thank you, Diego. Si Nadine.
Diego, padala namin yung bank account namin sa iyo lahat.
Ikan mo kami.
Grab food lang. Grabe naman. Grab food lang.
Hi, Miss Aster. Ako po,
If I won the, I won quite a large amount before. And honestly, to be honest, of course, I wanted to keep some of it for me, but the most of it talaga, I was supposed to give it to somebody else. And what happened was I invested the money, thinking that it would be smarter. After a long period of time, lalaki siya, more for me, and more also for that person that I wanted to give it to. And nangyari na scam ako. So I guess doon umiral talaga si greed. And, you know, in that scenario, I lost big time. So if I did win the lotto again, though, I know this time around, just to keep it and then just give it to the person, keep my percent, and that's it. Sometimes, you know, you know nga, like I said, the contentment, you already get there. You were given na something. Biyaya na yun ng Diyos. Tapos, hindi pa rin siya sapat sa'yo. You want more, which is greed, and then you lose it, which is pretty much what happens to people who gamble a lot, diba? They win, and then, oh, sige, sugal ko ulit. Everything on black, tayo ko to. And then they lose it. And so it sucks.